Good evening, Mayor, members of the City Council. My name is Todd Boden, 75 North Cannon. I actually am one of the affected developers in the moratorium. And I had a big spiel to come up and talk, but I do understand the importance of water conservation. My project was submitted back in November of 2013, and due to unexpected delays and resubmittals and everything, I finally got my approval letter in June for my planning commission date of July 17th. This is on a single lot split over on Cannon and Montecito. Long story short, the week of my planning commission meeting, I had no idea that there was a moratorium enacted the week before. So I went from having a project with a positive staff report in support of everything because I meet all the design guidelines, setbacks, etc., to a project that was now a public safety hazard. That being said, like I said, I had a spiel to come up here and just kind of go through this with you and try and get an understanding why there was no projects that were looked at prior to incorporating a moratorium that may have been looked at least. Not necessarily approved, but at least looked at prior to that had gone through the process. I'd been in the city for 8 months, and nobody called. Nobody told me this is going in front of council on July 8th. Unfortunately, I missed it. I know it was published. You guys did what you're supposed to do technically. That being said, here we stand. I don't have a project. That's fine. I'm going to be okay either way. I'm going to make it work. I have a good piece of property. It's in a good city. I like Sierra Madre. I hear a lot of discussion about new development and water conservation. New development is not the problem. It's old houses. This gentleman just spoke of education and the need for this throughout the city. That's absolutely what it is. I have paperwork, old school water fixtures, standard flow toilets versus low flow toilets, efficient faucets and shower systems, antiquated irrigation systems versus new drip system irrigation systems like Bruce mentioned. This new development and these new standards save 50% of water versus the same size house that's 20 years old. Education is going to be the key to going to the next step. Yes, you need to police the lawns. There's always going to be people who either forget to water or have a broken valve or something that needs to be replaced. I totally understand that, and I think the city's doing a good job with what they're doing. But there's got to be more education and more focus on looking for grants. I'm sorry, I forgot the gentleman's name, but he was very eloquent in a lot of his ideas. Look for grants. Look for things that the existing community can use and implement to go to the next step, save water, and get these aquifers full. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Boone.